The ultimate romance anime bingo.
Love. Such a beautiful thing. Always the
Yeah.
same generic mixture of tropes in anime though. I literally wrote the entire list within less than an hour.
Man, those words, tsundere, yandere, this is devil.
You
This is
probably
the devil's words.
already know how it works. I asked my
This is what Lucifer said when he fell on Earth.
subscribers for the trashiest romance animes and put them all inside a spinny wheel to get a random one, which I'll watch until I mark an entire row, column, or diagonal in the bingo. I don't
Bepsin always.
think I need to tell you how any of the spaces work because they're all pretty self-explanatory. So
Fake dating, oh my
let's
god.
get straight into
that's a classic.
the real content. 1000 likes and I'll continue making more bingo videos. Time to find out which anime will be the first one. I gotta say, you really didn't disappoint with the quantity of answers to the post. So let's spin this bad boy. And a sister's all you need.
Oh my god, oh no, the worst.
For God's sake, why this? Only sue me to make me watch something with a name like that. This video will have spoilers of the anime.
The name of the
Only
enemy,
sue
come on. Fuck this name.
me to make me watch something with a name like that.
The
This
title,
video
fucking
will have
title.
spoilers of the anime,
Terrible.
so if you really want to fully experience
Spoilers, give me. I'm not gonna watch
the Little
this.
Sisters, go
No.
watch it before the video, I guess. If you want to
No way, no way. I'm not gonna watch.
support the channel and get exclusive content, early access and much more, please consider turning into a channel member. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you about this start, so I'm just gonna play the first 15 seconds of the anime and let you see my reaction. That should tell you everything.
Okay,
Time
yeah,
to
I wanna
start
see.
this amazing new anime. What?
Okay, it's a very normal anime. Like,
I'm never gonna forgive you, Sumi. What the heck is this?
Arisu. Arisu, please don't stop with that.
What?
Arisu
What?
is very. Wait, Arisu is very intense.
Excuse me?
What? I think this is the worst phrase ever, man.
I have no idea what's going on. Is this like a dream? Okay, this is starting to get disgusting. This was one of the weirdest starts I've ever seen in an anime, and I'm not exaggerating. It feels to me like the author
Man,
just
Goblin Slayer starts more beautiful than this.
wanted to see how far he could go without the script being rejected, which I have no idea how it wasn't. I can't say it's bad because it's so crazy and over the top that I don't even know what to think of it.
Wait,
It's
she's like Naruto Jutsu. She has fog around her and she's blonde.
extremely bazoinkas. After getting my brain fried in the first few minutes, the proper anime started, which thankfully confirmed to us that the initial part was just this guy's novel, which ends up being rejected. Thank God.
Why? Wait, this was a great piece of fiction.
And
Why? I
so we
I
got-
thought this was genius.
Our first few spaces marked. I'd say that's a good start. Just letting you know, I later on unmarked the teenager space, because only one character of the main cast can really be considered a teen. After that start,
And
I
it's
got
not his sister.
really scared with this scene. Oh no. Because I didn't read fast enough, so I thought he had an actual sister, but then understood he's a boy, so that's better, but still kind of worrying. Are you sure
Confusing.
that's not a girl? Little sister. Then we get to know the main cast of friends. I'm surprised this guy
Okay, this guy is probably the worst. Like, I think he's evil. I don't know why, but every time a guy who looks like this, I'm afraid.
has friends, but I don't. Am I the weird one? Why did he keep putting little sister in the screen? But we quickly notice why they are
Just to keep the crazy ones watching.
friends. I swear to God.
It's like when they try to give an ad. I don't know. They're trying to talk with the subconscious. I don't know. It's something weird.
I can't stay a minute without having to censor something. If I get demonetized, Sumi's gonna have to pay me for every single view I get in this video.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Then we see the
Okay,
characters
next
playing
one. This one is getting me. I wanna vomit.
a random board game about making up stories. By the way, get used to it, because they really love board games in this anime.
Okay.
Not reading all of that.
No,
Oh, it's the gift,
man,
it's
I
the
never
gift.
read anything.
Before the episode ended, we also got a shower scene, which isn't exactly a bath scene, but close
Wait,
enough.
she's
I think
sad.
anime
I
ended,
think
we also got
she's-
a shower scene, which isn't exactly
Man, she now she knows the struggles of war. You know, she was fighting a very hard war, and her friends died, and she had to watch them all die from hunger. Like they starved to death, like they died without food and everything, and she's sad now and she's crying. Now she's gonna kiss her Oni-chan.
Exactly bad scene, but close enough. I think any normal human being would consider a guy like this main character to be much more than a loser. He's the embodiment of a weeb Discord mod with severe trauma, except he found a way of getting money with his fetishes. When I finished the episode, I also decided to get my innocent friend Winter's Echo just to see her reaction to the first
watch a
minute.
cool anime. This is the words of the devil. It's never cool when somebody says to you, let's watch this cool thing. Probably it's not cool. Probably it's a very frightening, very terrifying thing to watch.
Yes, I'm gonna torture her again like last time.
No, stop! Arisu! Stop, Arisu!
Traumatized.
You're doing too much. Let's just keep it cool, Arisu.
Already. Oh gosh, this is what making me want to throw up. Sumi, I'm gonna block you.
I hope you liked it.
No.
What? Okay, now I'm gonna see.
Okay, let's
worse.
recap the relations of the characters.
Like, if this is the first, I want to see the last.
Here. Main character, loves him, novelist friends, normal friend, little brother, editor. Okay, now
Little
let's move
brother.
on. We start the second episode with an awesome acting moment of Itsuki, the main guy, pretending to be a little sister in a very questionable way. Why does
Man.
everyone have to be naked? Thankfully, they also care to censor
Like,
some of the conversations.
I think there are more romance anime than this. Like, I
From
don't think everything is weird.
But then we
Like,
get
you're picking the worst.
some backstory on how Itsuki became friends with
Then I like it because I like it's funnier when the anime is very bad.
one girl. I know if I call the girl shameless the second time we talk, I'd also be slapped and maybe arrested, so I won't consider her a violent female. If anything, she should have slapped harder. This
What?
has more swear words than the
She's
average
crying?
Portuguese YouTube video, and that's saying a lot. Also, for some reason, every character has to appear without clothes at some point in this series. She can't write her novel unless she gets completely naked. This is why normal people don't
Man, I
like...
understand this. I only write naked too. Like, I'm writing 3 books right now, like 3 or 4 books. I'm trying to start a 5th book, but I'm writing everything naked. Like, I don't wear clothes when I'm writing because my ideas come more pure. Like, the ideas are better if you're naked writing. So I'm writing 4 or 5. I'm gonna write 6 or 7 books at the same day, I think.
Like people who watch anime. Top 10 hottest scenes in anime history. To summarize this episode, I can just say no clothes, talking about little sisters, backstories, and Haruto being sad that his novel is called generic compared to Itsuki's. To be honest, they both seem pretty mid, like any other fantasy that focuses more on juicy plot rather than actual plot. This was kind of
No,
unmotivating.
I
'cause
love tears more than I love blood. I love hugs and kisses more than I love swords and war and famine.
I ended up the episode exactly the same as when I started. This could go on for a while, but Hope is the last one to die. This episode starts well by teasing a beach episode, only for them to
The beach episode. There's no romance anime without a beach episode.
arrive and be 17 degrees Celsius. So they go eat something and... why does every little thing have to turn into sussy stuff?
What? They're talking like this?
Something and... why does every
Wait, she doesn't try to, I don't know, to be smooth. Like,
little-
to be subtle. You just direct.
thing have to turn into sussy stuff? I hope the animators are getting paid well for this.
No,
You might
they
be-
didn't. They don't get paid.
Thinking, why does Itsuki, a total weirdo, doesn't go out with the girl from every week?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? They're getting paid? No. They work for Lamen, to be honest, at this point. I don't think
Dreamwell.
they're getting paid, to be honest.
He can. Well, apparently he already rejected her for some reason before, but still feels something for her. Ah, young people nowadays, always taking so long to get together. Back in my day, we
Yes.
used to chop down wood and dig tunnels and whatever makes you manly. I'm not very informed about this topic.
Man,
And then
I dig tunnels so
hits
much.
us with the majestic beach. Let's go. Another
Wait, they're
about this topic.
killing
And then it
themselves.
hits us with the majestic
The
beach.
ocean, let's die.
Let's go, another space marked. It's not the entire episode, but a few minutes is enough for me. Other
Every
than that,
anime, every good anime has a beach episode.
not much happens. Only him hanging out with some friends, having normal author struggles, and going back home.
Okay, everyday life. man, episode 4.
Here we see that the main character
If you didn't drop at episode 4, you're gonna watch this forever.
apparently slacks a lot with his deadlines. But so does the studio that made this anime, because they just decided to keep the voiceover during the opening to give us information about Itsuki's story, and now I can't skip it. While writing the list of tropes, I had one called Gay Flag, in case a gay moment happened.
Lose their main character. This is every anime.
But while deciding which ones to keep, I ended up removing it because it would most likely not happen. But now I really regret it, because this kind of scenes appear all the time. I feel like expanding the
is
not
this
happen.
guy
But now I really regret
an older guy and this guy's young?
it, because this kind of scenes appear
Wow.
all the time. I feel like expanding the bingo to romances wasn't a good idea after all. Maybe they're not as predictable. This feels like how a 12-year-old would write adult characters thinking that's what's going to happen to him when he grows up. In this episode, not much happens. Okay, let me rephrase this. Nothing happens. At least not until
So
around
it's a good romance anime.
the middle.
Because a good romance anime, nothing fucking happens every time. Nothing happens. Like, if you wanna see things happening, don't watch romance anime because nothing happens. And that's why I like it. I think I like when things don't happen. I don't know why.
When this tax accountant arrives at his place to help him get his money back from his investments. I'm actually pretty impressed that this anime managed to be informative and educational sometimes, despite the other brain-melting themes that it covers. That's just until they start counting his dolls and adult games as investments.
Man, if you have this... wait.
That's just until they
If you have this game in your library, come on, bro.
Start counting his dolls and adult games as investments.
You're living your life hardcore. Like you're alive. Like you're breathing. You have blood through your veins. You know.
To commit tax.
You're a human being and you're alive. I don't have that.
Fraud.
I rather shoot myself in the face than to buy something like this. Are you crazy? I'm gonna hire a Tyrannosaurus to kill me before I buy a game like that.
No space.
But. Enjoy your filthy habit.
This marked this episode, which is quite sad. Finally, we got back on track with another space marked in this episode. I wasn't expecting to mark it in
my god, the professor! No!
This way, but I guess the editor putting a tracker on his clothes to make sure he doesn't mark it in this way.
No,
but I guess the editor
Stop this. If you show me this anime, only this frame, only this screenshot, how? I turned off my GPS. Like, this fucking lunatic was following this guy. Come on. And this guy's a kid, and this other one is an adult, so he's trying to do something weird, following this guy, stalking him.
on his clothes to make sure he doesn't escape.
I wanna watch this anime right now because it's weird.
Finishing his volume counts as stalking. We're still not even close, so let's skip the grind and pray that we can finish before the last episode. I know this isn't supposed to be scary, but I still haven't prayed that we can finish before the last episode.
Stopping again, but pausing again, but I have to say this. This is my dream. Like when I see 8 grandmas naked with me. No, I'm not gonna say it.
It's supposed to be scary, but I still haven't recovered from the Turbo Granny's traumatic.
But it's my dream. 8 grandmas naked.
Experience.
No, it's not my dream. I think I have dreams better than this.
So after finding him, the editor locks him up in his basement until he finishes writing. This feels like jail. Stuck inside, day 2.
Man, I'm already
turning
crying.
into a Mr. Beast video. I don't feel like this is much of a romance anime.
Yes, I don't think it's anime about anything, to be honest.
Starting this episode, we're introduced to a new girl that will be the illustrator for Itsuki's manga adaptation, which opens up a bunch of good possibilities for our bingo.
Wait, he's writing his masterpiece, his manga, in prison. He's like Dostoevsky, because Dostoevsky did the same thing. He wrote most of his books in prison, in Siberia. So this boy, this manga author of this anime, is Dostoevsky.
Nothing really goes in our favorite though. She's just another normal character. I don't know if I can call her that because she's just as mentally insane as all the others. An Manga Sensei reference.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, all the characters just hang out as always. This feels a lot more like a work.
Okay, I don't think this is Dostoevsky's life. I don't think this is this is what Dostoevsky was doing during his time.
A slice of life comedy than a romance, but if I'm honest, I'm actually not disliking it. I mean, yeah, it's weird, but it's so over the top that I can only see it as funny. Plus, it's not as saturated and boring as Isekai's for me. Then, out of nowhere, we're presented with a tsundere, Haruto's little sister.
I hope you die a million times, stupid brother.
We're getting really close now. We just need misunderstandings.
No, this one, it's every anime has it.
Play some more board games and everyone gets ready to watch Naruto's anime adaptation, only to find out it was animated by Studio Visual Flight and got worse treatment than Uzumaki and Blue Lock combined, leaving him extremely sad. I also chose to mark no progression because the romantic relationships were exactly the same as when the anime started.
What? I don't think it's the same. I think a lot of things happened.
To lift Haruto's spirit up, they decide to do something unusual and unheard of. More board games. It's D&D time. I feel like playing that now as well.
I don't know if this is gonna make you happier, to be honest. I think this is gonna make you sadder.
As always, they manage to turn it into the most 18+ experience you can imagine. They decide to all be sisters in the game, and the entire episode is them in a fantasy world defeating enemies and bad guys in ways that I can't really show without being demonetized, and maybe even completely banned from YouTube.
Man, I have to say something about this. How can you play a game with your friend, with your dude? Like, bro, let's play a game. Okay, tell me the game. We're both sisters, and we fight together naked, but we're both sisters. And your friend is like, oh, bro, no, I don't want to be your little sister. No, let's go. It's a mainly game. Let's go. This is the talk they had. Ugh.
No way they made that.
This
reference.
is the worst anime ever.
There goes
I want to
another
watch it.
episode, and nothing happened.
Episode 8. Oh, you really went through this.
The episode begins with Haruto telling Itsuki that he likes the blonde girl, so after a surprise birthday party and some more drinking, they try getting them together by going out to an amusement park and having a lot of fun. Except we can now clearly see that the blondie likes Itsuki and not Haruto, which after a quick research, cause I'm dumb, I verified that it's considered a love triangle.
Man, I love octagon. I don't know the name of when you have 8 people. No, I don't.
9 episodes in, and I was still patiently waiting for that bingo. That seemed to never come.
8 people, 8 grandmas.
It was past 1
I'm gonna stop with the grandma joke.
a.m. and everyone else was already asleep, but I couldn't wait any longer to finish
Man,
recording.
imagine having a harem between 8 grandmas. Fuck, this is the dream.
Otherwise, I would have to delay the video. That obviously means I couldn't talk very loud, but fortunately, I also didn't have much to say as I used every disappointed with humanity reaction sounds my vocal cords can produce. The episode consisted of a debate whether the manga adaptation of Itsuki's work should have nudity or underwear. Yeah, that's the entire script.
Man, this is a deep conversation.
For the episode. The writers must have been like, oh my god, we're cooking so much, yeah. Average Reddit discussion.
Wait.
God, we're cooking so much.
Everything they say, every sentence, a true big brother wants to see every last detail of. Oh my god.
Reddit discussion.
I want to see the photo of the altar. He's so fucking destroyed. Maybe his face is burned, like Zuko from Avatar. Somebody threw fire on his face. Something bad happened to the guy who wrote the manga for this original story.
Episode 10 starts with some backstory, family bondings, and going to the zoo. How do they ruin even something as simple as that? Stop talking about the animals' egg bondings and going to the zoo.
Every time, sorry. He's got his, I don't know, some word with P. We don't know this word. Out in the full view in front of a little girl. Man, this is his hobbies. I think.
Even something.
I think this is what he likes to do during his break.
Simple as that. Stop talking about the animals' eggplants. Itsuki's little brother also got a part-time job with the tax accountant girl and aha! I knew it! She's actually a girl, not a boy. Nothing else. No spaces marked. I was
Nosebleed! My favorite.
Almost falling asleep, I swear to god.
No, my favorite is this. Violent female. That's my favorite. Violent.
No spaces marked.
I like when they throw knives at me like a ninja.
I was almost falling asleep, I swear to god. This was an interesting one. I had 2 episodes left. I could easily see myself losing or winning this one. My hopes were getting drained, and just thinking I could be watching the entire anime to not even get a bingo, I could feel a tear rumbling down my face. I'm just kidding. I am man. I cry not. Anyways, about the episode itself, we got to see a bit more of the editor's side in all this hurly-burly
The guy
novel
sleeping
world.
on the floor.
Then, more storytelling,
You know
see a
that
bit
what's
more
the bad thing about this? The guy who drew this, the guy who made the animation, was sleeping like this probably because those guys from animation Japanese studios, they don't go to sleep, like they sleep in the office. So the guy who drew this is the same guy who's doing this, sleeping
of the
on the
editor's
floor.
side
He drew himself. He drew himself.
all this hurly-burly novel world. Then, more storytelling board games, and to finish with the cherry on top of the cake, Itsuki finally properly admits to liking Nayuta. It's funny, I think it's the first time
If Kaneko got married, the publisher would lose their minds. Wait, why?
I said her name, but anyways. It's a bad sign when I barely talked about the main love interest, because it means almost nothing happens between them. She's just there for fan service and saying sussy things. But then, the moment arrived. When he revealed the reason to not want to date her yet, Itsuki explained that she is way too popular, and next to her, he would be stuck to being seen as a nobody, and just as Nayuta's boyfriend. You know what that means, right? Exactly, marking the popular girl, I finally ended the romance being a once and for all.
What a stupid thing. No man would say this. Like, no fucking man on this planet. Man, no man would say this. I don't want to date you because you're too incredible. You're too popular. Everybody loves you. So I cannot be with you because you're too good for me. Nobody thinks like that. People think like, you're too trash to be with me. You suck. I don't want to be with you. That's how people think, to be honest.
Glad I managed to finish now, because let me tell you, episode 2 didn't have anything that I could have marked. Besides that, it also didn't progress the story at all, only showed us—
Oh my god, I don't want to— no shit, this is the worst. When you have this inside your story, this is worse than your story. Oh bro, this is the devil. Like your hands can fall, like you can get a very serious disease by touching this manga.
Took his traumatic past of being rejected and then, hey, let's play another board game, guys, and the board game was played until the end. It ends with him receiving the news of his work getting an anime adaptation, so at least something that doesn't make it a totally random final episode. Well, that was it, I hope you liked, and hopefully this—
Yeah, the board game scene is my favorite because the last thing I'm gonna say
totally
is
random that I
my opinion
marked.
for the anime. Wait.
Him
The board
receiving the
game.
news
Where's
of
the
his
board
work
game?
didn't progress the story
Okay,
at all.
yeah,
Only showed us
let's see this.
Itsuki's traumatic
This
past
is
of
my
being
last words
rejected
about
and
this
then,
anime.
hey, let's play another board game,
The board
guys.
game.
And the board game—
like, this is a very incredible moment for an adult reunion and everything because they're just playing board games and shooting heroin, snorting cocaine, and man, this is the life everybody dreamed of. Let's shoot heroin and play. Like, this guy's overdosing, like this guy's ODing right here and nobody's saving him. Like, oh, my friend's dead, oh my gosh, he shoots so much heroin and he's dying, let's call somebody, let's call the doctors. No, fuck him, he's a loser, he can't stand heroin, so be it. He can die. He's not good enough for us. And that's the end of the anime. I don't need to watch. And spoiler alert.